Okay, hello class. I'm gonna show you how to create this rock, papers and scissors in case that you don't have it yet. So let's go ahead and bring the buttons and the storyboard. So 1, resize it, 2 and 3. We also need image view right here, an image view which is gonna hold the random images that we needed to play the game. And also we need a label that the label is gonna have who is gonna be the winner and that kind of stuff, any message that we wanted. So label, I'm gonna throw some color in the background so we have some contrast. Let's go ahead and get the center. Let's go ahead and delete the label stuff, and pretty much we're fine. Center these buttons like in a nice way so we don't have any troubles when we run it. So let's bring the B controller. Let's go ahead and set these actions and the outlets. Alright, so control. Oh, I have to name this one, otherwise it's not gonna allow me to do anything. So view controller, now it's gonna be fine. So control, let's say result label, and it's gonna be an outlet. And also I need to set the image view label too. So this is gonna be image image, I'm gonna call it image random. So it's gonna be image random image view, and I'm gonna keep my view deload just right there, and also I'm gonna create my 3 actions. So one action which is gonna be rock and rock tab, and it's gonna be an action and a UI button, and then connect. Basically you need to connect every single one, because if you tap rock and then you tap paper and then you tap scissors, so you need an action for each one of the options. So next one is paper, tap, an action, a button, and then connect. So then the last one is gonna be scissors. So scissors, tap, an action, and it's gonna be a button. So connections. Right. So we're fine. Now let's go ahead and take care of these images right here. I need to bring 3 images into my assets. Oh, I already have images on my assets, so assets. So I have paper, I call it paper, rock, and cis. So I'm fine. So you go into Google and you go ahead and download whatever image that you wanted that is gonna be is gonna fit into what it is, paper, rock, and scissors. So the code is basically, I'm gonna code only for rock, and then pretty much you're gonna be able to go with from that point on. So I have to create a function. I'm gonna start creating my function. Then I'm gonna call it random. I'm gonna call this one random image, because this function is gonna find a random image, and it's gonna return an UI image, open and close curlies. Okay, so I'm gonna call this one let outcome equals to a dictionary. We already know what it is, dictionaries. So rock is the image that I call it on my assets. Paper, I call it paper on my assets too, and then scissors. scissors. So I have three elements on my dictionary, and now I have an error because I create a return image and I don't have a return yet, and I have the green one, which is I create something that I haven't used, but still fine. So I'm gonna create this variable, so random index, which is gonna be equal, and this is gonna be the one that is gonna do the random. It's gonna get a random image. So integer, open parentheses, and we're gonna look for this arc random uniform, and we're gonna look for the UI integer 32, and also inside of that we also need the UI integer 64. 32 we use it essentially for like integers, but for images we need the UI integer 64. And right there we're going to look for our variable that is outcome that count. So it's going to count whatever number of elements, keys, values that we have. In this case, we have only the values in this dictionary, so it's going to count whatever number it is there. Just give it the whatever number is written is there. So return outcome. I have one student that he called it outcome, and then he was calling out. I mean, he called it outcomes, but actually I call it outcomes. It doesn't matter the name. It's just make sure that make sure that you have the right name. So random index. So on my outcomes, I'm gonna be looking the whatever image that I have it from the random function. Okay. So I got this variable that has the dictionary. This one is taking care of getting whatever is inside of my outcomes and pick up one of those at every single time, and it's gonna return my outcomes and according to one of these from the random index. So that is how it's work. I'm gonna stop right here because I don't have more time.